People. So on this car I'm just doing the brake inspection and rotation before winter. So I just wanted to show you really quick. As you can see, I don't have a big jack, it's just a regular small jack, and this SUV is really high from the ground. So basically what I need to do is I had to get these brakes right here, 4 pieces, set them right like this under the pinch weld and put the jack on the top. Also you're gonna need just one jack stand and 7/8 with the breaker bar and stuff like that. So I'm gonna lift this side up with the jack underneath, and then of course first I'm gonna loosen these lug nuts. Okay, so let's do that first, and then I'll show you what's next. Okay. Just loosening the lugs first. These lug nuts like to get swollen, so I'll loosen the rest of them. Thing, and when those lug nuts are loose, put your jack under the pinch weld, start lifting it. Also, when you're positioning these bricks, make sure that you watch where this jack goes, so you don't want this thing sliding off of them. Okay, so I'm gonna place this jack. Let's try going up more. Okay, a little bit more. Let's see if I can do that. No, it doesn't actually go anymore. But so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower it right now. You can see where I positioned this thing right there. My jack doesn't go higher anymore. So I'm gonna lower it onto that piece. Okay. You want to make sure that your tire can spin and it's off the ground. This wheel is off the ground. Okay. And then that one right there, you don't want to touch that thing. So I placed it here, but I'm not gonna lift this thing yet. Okay. So I didn't lift that side up. I just loosened the lug nuts on that wheel. Now I'm gonna take off these lug nuts. Remove the wheel. Okay. The wheel is out. Set it right here. Okay, we can inspect these brakes, but I did the front brakes not so long ago. As you can see, there's a lot of brake pad material left. Okay, so these brakes are good. And now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift the rear. So let's lift the rear. And look, as I am lifting the rear, the front is actually moving down. So that's why you want to remove the front wheel first before you start jacking up the rear. Otherwise you won't be able to remove the front wheel. Of course, if you have a big jack, then you don't have to worry about this, but I don't have a big jack right now. It's only a regular one. So just lift this thing. Alright. Now this wheel is off the ground, we can start taking the lug nuts off. I'm also going to inspect the brakes on this. This wheel is going to be stuck, so I'm going to have to use a hammer or something to break it loose. Tire is loose. We can bring it to the front. Okay, set it right here. What we're going to do is check the brakes really quick. So on this thing, as you can see, there's not a lot of brake pad material left. The rotors look really good. There's not a lot of brake pad material left. Okay. So that's that. It really needs just the brake pads in the rear, nothing else basically. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is take this wheel, okay, and then also try to clean this corrosion off so the wheel is sitting flat right here, and same on the inside of the wheel. And now just put your wheel on, okay. Okay, tighten the lug nuts. I hand tightened the lug nuts on this thing. Now I'm gonna lower the jack, but just a little bit. Okay. And now I didn't release the jack completely. Now I'm gonna tighten this thing, these lugs all the way. Crisscross pattern. Okay. Release the jack completely on this thing. All right. Okay. That wheel is good. Now I brought the jack here, I'm gonna jack it up with that wheel on. The wheel is tight. Now remove the jack stand from over there and just lower this puppy. And again, not lowering all the way because I have to re-tighten the lug nuts. So that's done. So basically now I would just, of course you'll have to do the same thing on the other side, but now just go around. Since I finished that side already, I'm going to go around and double check the torque on the lugs. And you're basically done. Also cleaning the interior of this car. It's a little bit dirty and stuff, but yeah, so just doing that type of maintenance on it basically.